Now we're talking about Seniors on Site and the Senior on Site Director of Marketing, Caroline Midgley. Great to have you here on the show. And also joining her is Karen Tuck, who's a Seniors on Site personal caregiver. We're going to be doing some great things and some great suggestions she'll have in terms of gardening and the work that she's doing. This is a wonderful program, Caroline. If you can, give us a quick rundown as to what Seniors on Site is really all about.
Well, Seniors on Site is a really unique service in the greater Ottawa area. And what we do is we hire people who are 50 plus to work with young families and seniors in their homes to provide all kinds of service that make their lives easier. And so we do everything from companion care to child care to yard work, garden work, companion care in their homes, in residences, in long-term care facilities. So what we're doing is just providing wonderful service to people to make their lives easier.
This must be really comforting for family members, knowing that their loved one wants to stay at home, wants to be able to still do things. They might not be able to get there to do a lot of the, fix the toilet or head out into the garden, that they have this comfort knowing that someone is there to be able to help them.
Absolutely. And also for people whose families are out of town and that kind of thing, or they might live in the outlying areas, and families are so busy, at this time of the year and with their own families and so on. So it's just wonderful to know that someone can come in and provide a service that really is helpful to both parents and to the younger families.
And Karen, this is where you come in, because you've been on site and you've been going to a number of homes. What is it like for you to be able to bring your expertise and your care to this environment?
It's rewarding. I mean, there's therapeutic value to gardening, and so what we want to do on Seniors on Site is to help older individuals with their gardens, raking their yards, turning their gardens over, but also looking at some of the user-friendly tools that are out there to make gardening easy. Seniors on Site, we're focusing on looking at taking the labor out of gardening and focusing on the love part. So there's lots of different things.
I was going to say there's lots of tools that you're using, but that they can use as well, as you're going through the process. So what for you are some of your suggestions for people?
Well, I think first is, as we age, our skin becomes thinner. And so things like using sunscreen when you're out in the garden, having sun hats on. This one has a UPF of 50. There's clothing, keeping your hands covered as well. And then, when you are using your tools, something like this, it's very lightweight. You can get in, you can turn your soil over very easily. And this one is another one, is that it actually retracts. And so you can open this up, you can stand, so there's no bending, you're straining yourself, and you can use it in the garden, or you can use it in your small beds along your home.
This was another one. So, there's the fear of tripping or kind of it getting in the way. These are really helpful.
They are. They just curl up, and you can leave it in a pot, and so it's visually attractive. It's easy to see. So then you've instantly reduced the risk of falls, which is something, certainly, again, safety is a priority, whether, for all aspects of gardening.
You've picked some easier plants too. Some are more manageable than others, and so if you want to be able to enjoy the garden, some will be an easier suggestion.
Yes, and so you have instant, you have little tomatoes already growing here, and you have strawberries that are growing. So it's instant. You can eat these right away. You can go to your patio and pick your herbs. This one in particular, the teapot one, it's all different herbs to make tea. So whether you have hot tea or you want iced tea, it's fabulous. It's instant. And this is another little tool I found. It's a gel spike. It's a time-release water for up to 2 weeks. So if you're going away for a weekend or for a week on a vacation, you have beautiful plantings like this. You want them to stay.
And it allows people to enjoy it between the visits that you might be making to the house to be able to do other things.
Absolutely, yes.
And it must be rewarding for you too.
It is. It's lovely to see when the smiles on the faces of the families that we service and the older individuals we service, that they can, their patios come to life instantly with
and
plantings.
Then we also do weeding and turning over the soil and just get everything ready for the garden, so that some lawn work, and if people need help putting their deck furniture out, all that kind of thing, patio furniture, or if they have a small window air conditioner that they want to have put in, that kind of thing. We can do all those kinds of things.
Seniors on Site, the website listed below in terms of getting information, and a wonderful program if you have the opportunity. Give them a call and see the long list of things that they're able to help with.